Esports is a worldwide multi-billion pound business that's just getting bigger. You've got your esports heavyweights like Dota 2, Overwatch, StarCraft and League of Legends, but with the industry growing faster than my list of reasons why it wasn't my fault we lost the payload, there's still room for plenty more games to make their mark on an ever-growing landscape. I'm Craig from Esports Scotland, and this is the top 5 games we think should be massive esports. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video for a giveaway. 5. Team Sonic Racing. As a massive fan of kart racers and an even bigger fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, I was super hyped when Sega teased the release of a follow-up to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. However, beyond the logo and name, not much else was known. Then, along came the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time.
No, I mean E3. And we learned that the wonderful minds at Sumo Digital have noticed a trend in the multiplayer game space towards team-based experience and tailored the Blue Blur's latest into an esports-worthy game that requires you work together in your teams of 3 and try and cross the finishing line in tandem. This means that if you finish first and don't help your team to be up there with you, your trio could still lose. Sumo Digital have given you the ability to leave slipstreams for your teammates to gain boost, and you pass the Wisp pickups back to a fellow racer if they need a helping hand. Count me in, but on one condition: I get to play Sonic. Okay, Brian? 4. Laser League. Available now for free on Xbox Game Pass, Laser League by Roll7 and 505 Games was quite clearly built from the ground up as an esports game. This top-down arena game sees you play in teams of 3 using your abilities and activating laser shooting nodes to take down the opposing team. You choose from one of 5 classes to help you counter your enemies, and these are Blade, who can unleash a short-range attack that can one-shot a foe, Smash, who has a shield that can send an opponent flying with a bash. Does this guy know Brigitte? Snipe, who, well, I'm sure you can figure it out, Ghost, who can go invisible for a few seconds, and Thief, who can reverse the hard work of an opposing team and steal their nodes. If you don't have an Xbox, you can also pick this up on Steam. 3. Onrush. Onrush is what happens when someone who works at a racing game developer like Codemasters plays too much Overwatch. Onrush has shades of MotorStorm crossed with a class-based shooter, and it's just marvellous. This gorgeous looking team-based driving game sees you battle in teams of 6 in class-based vehicles, whilst travelling at neck-breaking speeds. The bulk of this game comes down to 4 modes. Switch, which sees everyone start on a bike with 3 switches. Whenever you wipe out, you respawn in a stronger car until you become one of the tanks. The team that loses all their switches first loses the game. Overdrive is Onrush distilled to its purest form, with team members earning points to add to their meter whenever they boost, and the first team to fill the meter wins, so you need to do whatever it takes to keep your boost meter filled. Lockdown is Onrush's version of King of the Hill, with a moving zone that has to be captured by your team, and Countdown, where both teams start with a counting down timer and have to get through gates to add time to their side's clock. This game isn't about coming first, it's about working together, so get it now and get some practice in before rank mode opens. 2. Switchblade. Switchblade, from the marvellous minds at Lucid Games, the makers of Geometry Wars 3, is another out-of-the-box take on a genre we are very familiar with. This is a class-based vehicle MOBA that is poised to take the world by storm. You've got all the classic MOBA traits like towers to attack, lanes to take control of, and mobs to help push your objective. Except, when you choose the tank, you actually get a tank. With loads of different vehicles to choose from, each with its own set of abilities, strengths and weaknesses, this game is sure to attract the tactical minds that play games like Dota 2 but want a bit more explosive action. Currently in closed beta on PC and PS4, you can get involved by registering on the game's website. I'm sure it's going to be a massive esports phenomenon, but I'd be cautious. I just remembered how evil the people must be that came up with the bosses on Geometry Wars 3. Guys, I'm pretty sure you owe me a couple of new controllers. Number 1. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Now, I know what you're saying, but just hear me out here, okay? You wouldn't expect a crossover of 2 retro drop-down puzzle-based games to be worthy of becoming an esport, but trust me, you're wrong. Watching 2 people battle it out in this game is one of the most heart-pounding, adrenaline-pumping, intense experiences I've ever had. The concentration you need to keep 2 games going at the same time, knowing you could switch at any time and your opponent might clear a line and add to your screen. I mean, I just can't even, you guys. We thought it was such a good idea, we put it in Season 1 of the Scottish Esports League. If you want to see the current league standings, or even get involved with this, or one of the 9 other games in the SEL, or even the special Overwatch Cup on Xbox, then head to esportscotland.co.uk. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you just watched, then please give us a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss anything from Esports Scotland. As a special treat for finishing the video, we're giving you 2 chances to win a key for the closed beta of Switchblade on either PC or PS4. Comment on this video for 1 entry and reply to our pinned tweet with the game you think should be an esport for entry number 2. See you online, gamers!